Hey everyone, just wanted to take a couple minutes to explain what you need to do to complete the assignment on the next short story, The Lottery by Shirley Jackson. Go ahead and take a look here. All right, so first things first, you're going to do this as a text submission, which means you're going to type your responses into the text box and submit it that way. You don't have to upload any kind of file. All right, second thing is the story that you have to read. I have attached a file to the assignment instructions that contains the story, but you can also find it on pages 127 to 132 of our textbook. All right, so you're going to read that story. You are not going to do any outside research. There should be no need for it. And none of the language should be of a sort where you even have to look up any words. Read the story and answer these questions. That's it. Do not do any outside research. I will cover this story next week in a follow-up lesson. And the questions that you're being asked are a really basic general overview of the story. Question 1 is, at the beginning of the 4th paragraph, the narrator states, the lottery was conducted, as were the square dances, the teenage club, the Halloween program. The lottery was conducted, as were those things, by Mr. Summers, who had time and energy to devote to civic activities. By lumping the lottery in with these other activities, by saying Mr. Summers, conducts the lottery just like he does the square dances, the teenage club, and the Halloween program. By lumping the lottery in with those other activities, what does the narrator imply about the lottery and how the townspeople feel about it? Not how they feel about Mr. Summers, right? By saying that the lottery is pretty much just like the square dances, the teenage club, and the Halloween program, what is the narrator implying about the lottery and how the townspeople feel about it? Question 2, what do you find surprising or shocking about the story? And I bet there's at least one thing. Then number 3, what questions do you have after reading the story? So you can see these questions are, you do not have to necessarily have a full, deep understanding of the story just yet, right? I hope you are at least able to understand what happens in the story, right? The events, so that you can at least answer these basic questions. And 2 of them, 2 and 3, are personal to you. The only one that you really have to sort of think about the lottery is question 1. All right, so just think about question 1. Think about what it's asking you. The narrator lumps the lottery in with these other activities that happen throughout the year, every year. What does that tell us about how the townspeople view the lottery, how they feel about it? Second question, what do you find surprising or shocking? Third question, what questions do you have? Do your best. No outside resources. I will provide a follow-up lesson next week. Okay? All right, just do your best. Try to have this in by Sunday. If you have any really pressing questions about the story or the assignment, definitely reach out. Otherwise, you go ahead and get started.